Welcome to Mathi's Cookbook. Today's recipe is Gutti Vangaya Pulusu. This is a very famous recipe from Andhra and it tastes really great with hot rice and ghee. First, choose uniform size brinjals and slit them like this on two sides. Make sure you're not cutting them completely. In a big plate, add quarter cup of chopped onions. Now add 1.5 tablespoons of sambhar powder. If you do not have sambhar powder, you can add equal quantities of coriander powder and red chilli powder. Now add half a teaspoon of jaggery powder to it. Sprinkle very little bit of salt and combine them all together. Make sure to add very less salt. This is the stuffing that we are going to use to stuff the brinjals. Now take a good quantity of the stuffing and stuff the brinjals thoroughly. Now we can see how I have stuffed the brinjal. Finish stuffing all the brinjal and set them aside. In a flat pan, add 1 tablespoon of oil. Once the oil turns hot, arrange each of the stuffed brinjal to the pan. I have used bigger variety of graffiti brinjals for this recipe. If you are able to find small sized brinjal, you are most welcome to use them. Now use a flat ladle and toss the brinjal so that the oil coats them thoroughly. Now add the remaining stuffing, if any, left out. Toss them along with the brinjal for 1 to 2 minutes. After tossing them for few minutes, place the stove in a very low flame and cover the pan and cook the brinjal for 1 to 2 minutes until the raw smell from the sambar powder and onions goes off. Now we can see the onions are slowly getting caramelized. Toss them once again and we can see how the oil has completely coated the brinjal and the brinjals are glistening. In this stage, add half a cup of thick tamarind juice to the brinjal. This is the only liquid that we are adding to cook these brinjals. So make sure to get a good amount of thick tamarind juice. Cover them and cook them for about 5 to 6 minutes until the brinjals are almost half cooked. Now we can see the color of the brinjal is slowly changing. This means that the brinjal is getting cooked in the tamarind water. Now add required amount of salt to taste. The tanginess of the tamarind juice along with the masalas from the sambhar powder and the raw onions with a sweet tint from the jaggery powder is very lip smacking. Flip over the brinjal and allow them to cook on the other side. Let them cook thoroughly once again with the covered pan until the brinjals are cooked and the pulusu gets thickened. I have not used any thickening agents like the rice flour. If you want, you can also dilute half a teaspoon of rice flour in water and add it to the pulusu to get a thicker consistency. Leave the pulusu aside to get thickened. Make sure to place the stove in a medium-low flame. We can now see the pulusu is slowly getting thickened and the brinjals are turning soft as they get cooked. In a small pan, add 1 teaspoon of oil and add 1/4 teaspoons of mustard seeds in it. Wait until the mustard seeds splutter. Now add 1/4 teaspoon of Urad Dal and let them both get roasted. Now add 1 sprig of curry leaves and the tempering is now ready. Transfer this tempering to the thickened pulusu. Serve this pulusu with hot rice and ghee. Thanks for watching and subscribe to the channel.